All right, thanks for joining me. Name's Andy Preston. I'm going to take you through my digital tool here. My first one's Delta Math. It is a math platform. It is a tool for kids to get formative assessments for practice problems. You can do it for assignments. It's for independent learning in math and to get reps on concepts. So let's quickly go through it here. You'd have to sign in, create an account at Delta Math. I already have one created, so I'm going to log in to the platform. And you're going to see some overwhelming stuff here. You got all kinds of concepts that you can choose from. You can click on these and see all kinds of practice problems, like if you want multiplication facts. I mean, there's everything. This website covers every math concept there is, from kindergarten probably to pre-calculus. So it's a little overwhelming to start, but as you get the hang of it, and if you work with other teachers in your building that use this, you can create assignments, share assignments, make assessments. Typically, I use this just for assignments. So just get into this really quick. You can go to the student data. You can view assignments here, and there's a list of, this is one of the classes that I've created that you can use and create assignments. And what's great about this, I'm going to take you to one of the assignments I had made. Let's go back here. Let's go right here, and you can see you can stagger the release time with your Google Classroom for these assignments. You can put the skills in. I'll take you through one of the skills here real quick, like simplifying radicals. You can go problem types. You can go monomials. You can get so specific on the type of problems you want, the number of reps you want. Do you want a penalty? It's very user specific, teacher specific here. On the quantity and the content that you want to cover. You can do specific problems too. I didn't show that as well. You can do just multiplying, dividing, and these type of subsets of the problems. So I don't want to lose you here. Let's keep moving along. The beauty of this is with the formative assessment and the data that's returned. I've gotten rid of all my kids' names here from one of my classes this spring. But you can see how far they completed. You can see each section that I assigned, how much completion was done there. I can click in, I could change those. I can see how long it took for the students to do the assignment. And then I can see when their last improvements were made as well over here. It's very, very detailed in the data that it collects. I can even go further into an assignment here, and I'm going to go to like 7.3. I got a sample student from earlier in this year. And you can see the day that it was completed. And what's beautiful about this, you can see the problems that they worked. Here's where the formative assessment comes in. I can see each problem that was worked. I can see how long it took them. I can see, the answers that they received and everything as well. So it's very user specific. It allows for you can do this for every assignment for the student as well. I could go to 8.3. I could go all the way back to 2.1 and 2.2 earlier in the semester and see the problems that they worked out. They had no problems on these. This one took 26 seconds, 28 seconds. Okay, I could even go to the problems that they struggled on. Like the one that they missed right here, and I could see what their mistake was that they made and the feedback that was given from the program. So it's a very good formative assessment tool. I've really grown to like this tool. It's for high school. I use this for my high school algebra classes. This is the main source of practice and independent practice we get in my class. It's not an end-all be-all. I don't use it for everything. I don't assess with it. I don't test with it at all, but I do give some feedback and some reviews. It gives you videos the students can look at. I haven't shown you that as well here, but if I go into a practice problem here and become a student, and go in here to a student, let's go to a past assignment. This is what it looks like on the student side. Here's a exponential problem, story problem. I can watch a video that's been recorded that a teacher would work out with me. And I have example problems that I can work out over here as well. So it's got a ton of hints and a ton of review material for the students when the teacher's not around. So it's a very beneficial tool. I really like it a lot. The two IST standards that I chose were 2.5A, accommodate learner differences, this technology allows us to personalize the learning experience, foster independent learning, and help with learners' differences and needs. And then the second one that I chose for ISTE was 2.7C, using data to guide practice. I use this quite a bit. I use this as a formative assessment to look back through the students' time it took, how many problems are getting incorrect, and the feedback I use is to help students reach their learning goals. So that's why I thought 2.7C would be a great ISTE standard to use. Thanks for joining me.